because I don't have the stats in front of me.
We're live.
You
We're
guys
live.
We're live?
Well, not really live, but it's recording.
All right. Cut it out. All right. So you're a pitcher?
Infield.
We're both infielders. All right. What's going on, guys? This is Dean Barker.
And Ross Barker.
With the RCBL here for the Rocktown Rundown from the RCBL All-Star Festivities 2023. We're here with the Elkton Blue Sox. We got Pedro Mendez and Tyler Stobbs and Coach Mike Sutton from the Elkton Blue Sox. Guys, thanks for being on the show.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having us. So we know with this Elkton Blue Sox team, you weren't in the RCBL last year, so you were able to come back for this season. Tell us a little bit about what went into, as you said, making this expansion team come back.
Where that will be tracked.
It was a lot of stuff working with the town and.
I forgot we got a makeshift microphone.
Makeshift microphone. There we go. There was a lot of working with the town and local sponsors and stuff to help us get the field rehab. Put in a lot of time down at the field working. Tyler and some of these guys have been doing a lot of work down at the field to get it ready, and then just putting the roster together based off of a lot of kids that had played travel ball with us for a while and hitting up some of the local high schools, some of the premier players in the valley. I don't know what are they in? Bull Run, Bull
Valley
Run,
District. Valley District.
East Rock.
Go Blazers.
Yep.
Go Blazers.
East Rock, Spotswood, Page County. So it's been a challenge.
So I heard Go Blazers. This Spotswood team,
Yes, sir.
They had a pretty good season. What was the key to that?
So we've had some alumni. We got dudes in the Shockers. We got dudes all around the league. We kind of stapled the stomping grounds for the younger kids, and especially Jimmy and Luke. They really do really good at teaching those kids, and especially Coach Marcus Davis. Shout out to Coach Davis, great coach and great leader, and make sure everyone's on the same page. And that's why they're so good all the time.
So with this team, so for you Tyler Stobbs, it's been a pretty good offensive year for you. What's been the key for you to come through, and how big of an honor is it for you to be in this All-Star game?
Oh, so this is my first season in the All-Star game, and it's a blast. This is my second season in the RCBL, and I've had a really good time. I know a lot of the players from other teams, and it's just a good time for us all to be here together, have a good day, and no pressure. We're all just out here having fun, and yeah, it's so this season I haven't played in baseball in a while. I actually came off an injury, so just kind of reps.
What was your injury?
Reps in. So I actually broke my radius and I had to get surgery on that, and that's about 6 months ago. So this is kind of like my rehab for the summer, and I started off kind of slow, but as the season's gone by, I've started to pick it up a little bit.
So Pedro Mendez, is this your first time in the All-Star game?
Yeah, first time in the All-Star game, first time in the league. So,
how does it feel for you to come in the league as a rookie and be able to represent Elkton on the big stage?
it feels pretty good, honestly. I feel really honored, especially just coming in here as a newcomer, so I feel pretty good. I like it here so far, the atmosphere and everything.
So this is your first year with Elkton. Obviously, there's been a lot of work that's been going into getting the field ready, getting the city approval, getting back into the league.
All right, we're good.
Yeah, when we had the Shockers on earlier, the internet died halfway through the thing, so we had to do the show all over again. So what's it been like? What's been the key for you to have a successful first half?
Honestly, just have fun, be loose, and get the reps that you need to do. Like Coach Mike said, he's like, there's no pressure to be out here, man. Just have fun. You've been playing this game for a long time, so just have fun, and you know what to do out here. So that's all it is.
So you've got a lot of we talked. This team has a lot of high school guys on the team. It's a very interesting league. You've got high school guys. We've had a 14-year-old on the team before. We've got guys who are in college. We've got guys who have played in the minor leagues. It's a real parity for this high school team. What do you think? Do you think that puts you at a disadvantage? Do you think? As a high school team going against guys who are from every age group, what do you think? What's your mentality?
The guys are just going to get better as they improve. My main focus with the high school players is to give them more reps and get them prepped for the next level to play at the college level.
See ya, ball!
And we've got plenty of guys that can hold their own talent-wise from the high school divisions. And I think that it's going to – I didn't really start off with a lot of high school players with a lot of games earlier in the year.
We're fans.
Yep.
Go on. Two.
Didn't really start off with a lot of high school players getting a lot of playing time, but I think them, we've been playing a lot tighter games. Took the Shockers into 11 innings the other night, and these high school kids are the guys that are making the difference. Yep.
Watch out.
They bring a different they bring a different energy level to the team, and away we go.
So with this Blue Sox team, obviously it's been a struggle the first half. You're still looking for your first win. What has been one thing that you've been telling your guys as they've gone through this rough patch to try to get them out and try to get that first win?
Just to keep on doing what they're doing. I mean, we're playing better and better every game. Offensive numbers are starting to come up. Defense is playing a lot cleaner game. We've got some pitchers that are starting to settle in now as far as our rotation goes. Moving some guys around out of the pen and stuff like that. So as our pitching goes, the games are better. We've had some great outings from pitchers against the Shockers and stuff like that. The other night against Montezuma, even though they ended up running over us, I think it was 11-1. Bubby Siegford came in, Donald Siegford came in, and he was the starting pitcher. And I think he went 5 and a third, 5 and 2/3, and only gave up 3 runs. So it's just shoring up the bullpen a little bit more, I believe.
So for you guys, obviously it's got to be frustrating. But what is one thing that you guys are doing that you like?
I like playing baseball and having fun, and we're doing both, having fun. And I mean, it's our first year in the league, and it's going to take time. It's my second year in the league, and there's a lot of competition everywhere. A lot of these teams are very established, and everyone has good ball players, and it's tough. Like, you're not just going to join the league and get a win right away. Everybody's good. The whole league is very talented.
I think, like Coach Mike said, we'll figure it out. I think.
If you could speak up.
Yeah, I think, like Coach Mike said, we're going to figure it out. And then, I mean, like you said, we made it in the 11th inning with the Shockers and everything. So I think now we're all trying to figure it out and put it together. So just have fun. Everybody's liking everybody, so it's a good team. I think we'll figure it out by the end of the season.
So one thing we've noticed, we've harped on when talking about this Elkton team is you don't always get a lot of guys on, but 9 times out of 10, when you get a guy on, you bring him in. What do you think is the key to that offense? Because offensively, it seems like you're in most of the games that you play.
The key to it, I believe, is the guys knowing, the batters knowing what their job is. Just trying to move runners around, willing to sacrifice bunt, willing to hit elbow to move runners around, getting good quality at bat, seeing a lot of pitches, chances for wild pitches to get the guys moving around. So it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of different things.
What's going on? All right, we're. Is it still filming? Yeah, it's still filming. That's gotta knock. You gotta stop going out. Apple's screwing us over.
Oh, speaking of apples,
we want to give a shout out to the Rocktown Rundown's official sponsor, Finn Irene Farms. If you need apple cider, if you need hard apple cider, if you need apple sauce, Finn Irene is your place to go. We've got Bluegrass. It's about, I think, an hour and a half away from
something
here.
like that.
Jack Claggett is your guy. He's got everything. He got 23 acres of apples. So if you need apples, you know where to go. The official sponsor of the Rocktown Rundown, FinnIreneFarm.com or FinnIrene.com. So you're coming up on a second half. But with this All-Star break, I mean, it's time for your team to refresh. Come out here, have a little bit of fun at the All-Star game. Coming into this home run derby, what do you think? Who do you have going for you in the home run derby?
We've got Ryan Wright from East Rock High School. He'll be a junior going into East Rock this year. He's our catcher. Kid's got a good pure swing on him. His batting average is way up there for where he's at in the season. The other night here at Zuma, he hit a home run off the top of the scoreboard with an effortless swing. So this kid's got great potential.
Okay. So what do you think is going to be the key for him to compete in tonight in this home run derby?
Just to go with his natural swing. You start dropping that back shoulder and trying to hit the home runs out, you're just going to be popping stuff up. So hopefully he stays locked in.
So guys, we're keeping an eye on. We got these gloves that we might have to use. The other night I made a barehanded catch at the Shockers Braves.
We also have a football helmet just in case they start going towards their heads.
So for you guys to come into this All-Star game, as I said, it's a huge honor. What do you think is going to be the key to putting on and representing for Elkton?
That's the point. Just got to play our game just like any other game. Like, we're out here having fun, but we're still going to take competitive at-bats and everything like that.
What he said, like, just have fun, represent what we do, play small game, do what we can to get on base and move the guys over and score.
So coming back into the second half, I think you have 9 games or something like that left. I mean, you won't be able to finish the league with the season with a 500 record, but 9 games is a lot of games, and you come back in here entirely refreshed. Let's say you win the first game, let's say you go 6-3, then you've got a hot team going into the playoffs. What do you think is going to be the key to utilizing what you've got left of the season?
It's just going to be our pitchers. Our pitchers are going to have to find the zone, make the other team hit the ball, and we've got a great defense that's come together behind them, and keep the bats going. I mean, our batting average is going to keep it up every game. We're doing a little bit better, so I think that's going to be the key is our pitchers doing their jobs and making the other team put the ball in play and not giving up the 3 bases.
Ross, what have you got?
And the total for the Shockers is 5 points.
Stop. So you guys, like as Dean said, you guys are still seeking your
Next
first
team
win.
will be
What do you
Montezuma
think?
Braves.
Well, when you get that first win,
Starting
what
off,
do you think
Montezuma will be
the
Tristan
contributor to
Gordon,
that?
current player.
It's the pitching is going to be the key. I mean, the guys just filling up the zone and making the other team put the ball in play, letting us defend it.
What about you guys?
I think the pitching staff, when they're locked in, I think that's when we get our first win, and we got to hit the ball too. That same game, we got to do everything. You got to hit the ball, you got to throw the ball, you got to do all that good stuff the right way.
Yeah, the game that we played against Shockers probably the best when we had Garrett pitching, so they kind of just shoving it. So I think
Home run.
play baseball like that, and pitcher just on his own. I think it'd be pretty good.
Good. Let's see. We got, I think one of the Braves former players.
I think that's Tristan Gordon.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
We were talking about Finn Irene's farms earlier. They're going to hit it out into that farm over there. Yeah. All right, so one last question. We're looking at this team. I mean, you are 0-7, 0-19, but last few games, like over the last few weeks, you've been scoring more runs. You took a very, very good Shockers team, 11 innings.
Veteran John
I mean,
Mason.
not a lot of teams, not a lot of teams in this league can do that. Period. So, going on, are you confident that this team's going to get their first win?
Oh, absolutely. There's never. I mean, we should have gotten it a few times already. We've played good enough to grab a few wins this year. They just had, the game of baseball just hadn't happened.
What was the question?
You guys confident you're going to get your first win?
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to get our gloves on so that we don't get hit by a foul ball anytime soon. But we were very grateful for the Elkton Blue Sox
Absolutely.
being on the Rocktown Rundown.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks, guys.